Hi students, in this video we are going to learn exercise number 1.2 question number 5. Find the difference between the greatest and the least 5-digit number that can be written using the digit 6, 2, 7, 4 and 3. Each only once. That means no number should be repeated. With the use of the 5 numbers, we need to make one greatest number, we need to make one least number. To make a greatest 5-digit, let us make the numbers now. So greatest 5-digit number, with the use of these numbers we have to write now. Numbers equal to, and we are going to make the least 5-digit number also. Least 5-digit number which is equal to, here greatest 5-digit number means we have to start with the greater number and we have to go for the descending order. So first number which is a big number here 7. So write the 7 first. After 7 which is the big one 6. Then after this what is a big one 4, then 3 and 2. So this is a greatest 5-digit number we can make out of these 5 numbers. Now we are going to make a small number, small 5-digit number with the use of this one. So least number means we have to start with the least number. So what is the least number here? 2. So after 2 what you should write? 3. So you have to go in a ascending order. So 2, 3, next big number is 4. Next big number is 6 and the next big number is 7. So for these two numbers, what they ask you to find the difference between these two. Difference means what we have to do? We need to subtract. So the difference we should find out. Difference means we need to subtract. 2 minus 7 is not possible. We should borrow now. So this 3 will become 2. This 2 will become 12 now. So 12 minus 7 is 5. From 2, 6 is not possible to subtract. We have to get one borrow. So this will become 3, this will become 12 now. So 12 minus 6 is 6. Now 3 minus 4 is not possible. Take one borrow. So here 5, this is 13. 13 minus 4 will give you 9. 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. So this is the difference between the given numbers. So that is your correct answer also. We'll move on to the next problem now. Sixth question. A machine on an average manufactures 2825 screws a day. So one day they are making 2825 screws. How many screws did they produce in the month of January 2006? They are asking. So we need to think only one. So one day they are making 2825 screws, and in the month of January 2006 how many screws will be making by them they are asking. Only one thing we have to say is how many days are there in a January month. January month consisting of 31 days. So January month, irrespective of any year, January month there will be 31 days. So for one day, how many screws they are making? For one day, manufacturing of the screws equal to 2825. Now for 31 days, what it will be they are asking. Because for January month they are asking, that year they have given to you, confuse you only. You don't remember this one. You just go for the month alone. January month 31 days. We have to find for 31 days. So for 31 days it will be, so for one day this much, for 31 days it will be 31 into 2825 it will be. Now we need to multiply these two, we can get the answer directly. So here, so 2825 multiplied by 31. So first I am going to multiply with 1. So 1 with any multiplication will be the same. 1 5s are 5, 1 2s are 2, 1 8s are 8 and 1 2s are 2. The same number it will be. 3 table, the first number you have to cut. 5 3s are 15, 5 balance 1. 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 will be 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. And 8 3s are 24. So 4 balance 2. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So added 5, 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. Balance 1, 7, 8. So this is your answer. So 87,575 screws they will be making in the month of January. That is your correct answer. We'll go on to the next problem now. So here our question number 7. A merchant had 78,592 with her. She placed an order for purchase 40 radio sets at 1,200 each. So one radio costs 1,200. She placed the radios for 40 radios now. how much money will remain with her after the purchase they are asking. So first we need to find out what is the cost she has to spend for 40 radios. So let us write first cost for one radio is, that is given in the question, that is rupees 1200. So how many radios she is going to purchase? 40 radios. So cost for 40 radio, that is radio set is given, so I am writing radios, which is equal to 40 into here 1200. So 40 into 1200 we should write. So first we need to multiple to get the amount. So 1200 into 40. So when you are multiplying the zero numbers, you just take the numbers alone and multiple. That is 12 into 4. 4 2s are 8, 1 4s are 4. So 48. Here 2 zeros, here 1 0. Totally 3 zeros are there. We can add the 3 zeros directly. That's very easy way. So we can write 12 4s are 48. Here 2 0, here 1 0. 3 zeros you write it. So totally she spent 48,000 rupees for radios. Then in the beginning, what is the amount she had in her hand? That is 78,592. Now after purchasing this, what is the remaining balance in her hand they are asking. Now remaining cost we need to find out. Remaining amount we need to find out. Remaining amount is nothing but, this is a beginning amount, that is 78,592. From this she purchased for 48,000. So we need to find the subtraction value. For 48,000 she would have paid for the radio set. What is the remaining amount we are finding? So we need to subtract these two to get the answer. Do the subtraction. So 78,592 minus 48,000. So 0 very easily 295, and 8 minus 8 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. So that amount is 30,592 rupees. So beginning she had 98,000. After purchasing the radio set, 48,000 she would have given for the radio set. So the remaining amount only 30,592 will be the balance. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, subscribe our channel for more videos.